Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Pinball FX2. So, we did Marvel Venom, then we did The Walking Dead. That puts us up here now with Star Wars Pinball, the Star Wars Rebels. Joining the cunning Rebel crew. I don't need to read all of that.
Don't move, Rebel scum!
Play it. So, Star Wars Rebels, to my understanding, is one of the newest Star Wars cartoons, and it is probably surprising to a lot of people how that actually is how Star Wars has become more and more popular amongst little kids. It's not through watching the movies or the 1 through 6 movies or even episode 7. It's been watching the Clone Wars, it's been watching this Rebels series. The achievements here is find your first Imperial helmet on the table. Okay, there must be many of them. And duel with the Inquisitor, and I guess you don't even have to win. The duel just says duel with them. Let's hop in there and see. Now, I haven't watched the Clone Wars, I haven't watched Rebels, I haven't watched any of those cartoons. They probably are the equivalent of a much better version of the Star Wars books that were allowed to be
free to use any methods necessary. These rebels are getting stronger.
So, this is, if they're rebels, I would assume what they are is they are set in a time period before the Rebel Alliance forms together, because that would kind of make sense. And we just saw Darth Vader, but we kind of don't know exactly how old Darth Vader is.
How's it going?
I suppose he's somewhere in his 60s, because let's say he was 20 or even 30 when he had, let's say, yeah, he's 30 when he has his kids, Luke and Leia. Then they take up 30 more years to grow up for the events of episode 4, 5, and 6. That at most
that was some fine
time
shooting. I need to be ready to take off, or none of us stands a chance.
At least by our time and aging process, for all we know, like all the people in
Needs a
the
little
Star
something.
Wars universe age completely differently. I guess it doesn't matter. So here we go. We got a nice choice
That
here.
thing's not a Wookiee. Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
That's an interesting statement.
I was inspired.
So I'm loving to start off with the fact that you can pick your missions. I don't like these.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
Also, you hear the audio here.
every little
This
bit helps.
is like audio that's almost certainly taken directly from the cartoon.
Get the kid aboard!
But the difference in that is because it can be taken from a cartoon that has like probably thousands of lines of dialogue already in a system where all you'd have to do is type a sentence and
All troopers, focus your fire on
pull up
the
that
Jedi.
audio file.
Move along,
Or
Lothrat.
simply have somebody who's watched all the
It's a trap!
watched all the cartoons and knows every line of dialogue, which isn't really that hard to do if you're a fan.
You know, this whole
have
mission
no
thing is
idea
nuts.
What I was supposed to do there, but I just lost it immediately. So they have these cartoon
Every little bit helps.
paintings on the board
On our
because
way.
it's a cartoon.
Spectre 4 out.
They have the cartoon audio fully available to them.
That was some fine shooting.
That puts you in such a nice position as far as being true to the original property,
I think
because
what I see.
you're effectively turning a cartoon into a video game. That's barely one step away. It's just
Bean, I see
just
you're,
add
Bean.
interactivity and you're done.
Punch it!
This is gonna be fun. Very fun.
My name's Ezra. What's yours?
Sabine. My name's Sabine.
And see, I don't know any of these characters, but this still feels to me like maybe the first 5 minutes of any other video game. I could see myself playing this for a while, getting to know as much as I can possibly know.
Needs a little something.
From this game. So it seems like this girl is running around spray painting the propaganda posters of the Empire. I never really understand why the Empire succeeded at all, other than the story writers wanted it to succeed. It seems like
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
it seems like they don't do anything good for anybody. And
Well, every little bit helps.
They're not gonna come for me. People don't do that.
I think in episode 1, it's 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of explained that the Empire used to be something completely different.
You are free to use any methods necessary. These rebels are getting stronger.
So if Darth Vader is showing up as a hologram, maybe this is set far away from the
Get the kid aboard!
areas of the movies. That might make some sense.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family. Needs a little something.
I have encountered a rebel cell. Punch it!
See, I wonder if she says that line, but
Shields
not
down.
exactly
Chopper,
anything.
fix them.
Because when you miss a skill shot. There's this ramp here on the left. Oh, you have to move this and bounce
Go
it
back to
back?
comm control and fix it.
That is an interesting top playfield, something you couldn't really do in the real world. So I have to get good at
Get back up there and fix the shields!
And we'll just turn
Wait,
this
what are you doing
and
back
go.
here? Shouldn't you be fixing the shields? Get back up there and fix the shields!
That's gonna get annoying. Like, this thing doesn't move
Go
fast
back to
enough.
comm control and fix it.
Get back up there and fix the shields!
See, flippers are very fast.
Hurry!
And switching out a flipper and a pinball machine.
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
Now this ramp that's on the left here in the middle, this one, the ball just went up, is way too long. And the loop around here is
I have
cool,
encountered
but
a
kind of
rebel
long
cell.
too.
I was
It
inspired.
looks a little too straight in the middle there, so
I think
you
what I
could
see.
possibly have us slow down and get the ball stuck. But I like that the characters are in the back here instead of up at the front distracting me.
This is a restricted area!
It's very easy to ignore the characters. Apparently I locked the ball.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
There we go.
discuss this later.
So far, a pretty good table.
Well, every little bit
One
helps.
ramp is a little too short, one annoying
Low
upper
hyperspace.
playfield thing. I'm not sure exactly what the skill shot is.
We're not exactly anything.
I think you're
We're a
supposed
crew, a team, in some ways a family.
Punch it! Okay, you got me.
I finished one level already.
Working on it.
And see, it seems like these people don't have any lightsabers, but he has some kind of light slingshot.
Move along, Lothrat.
Gotcha, buckethead.
Do or do not. There is no try.
So he's quoting Yoda there. How did he know Yoda?
It's a
I
beam.
wonder if that
I
thing
see
is
you're,
just
painting
a saying in
stuff.
the universe. But yeah, the more I think about this, the time frame,
If all you do is fight for your
Really
own
only
life, then your
leaves-
life is worth nothing.
like a couple of years.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
So this entire Rebel series has to take place in, I would say, less than 5 years. You can go the whole Star Trek route, our 5-year mission type thing, that gets you to 100 episodes, that gets you the syndication. Let's go back to Zeb.
That thing's not a Wookiee.
Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
I think that's a funny joke. I wish there was actually a rare hairless Wookiee on this table to see. But I bet it was a joke in the show too, and they just had somebody in some kind of weird suit. So different picture there. I like these little pop-up drop targets.
It's just something about the feel there. I need some more fists.
I have to hit him one more time. But I have to hit the guy in the back one more
Lasat's
time.
gonna get himself killed.
Prep for an op.
So, what's interesting here is this is particularly one of the easiest pinball tables I've played so far. I've locked 2 missions without even knowing how to lock the missions, and that has some real appeal to an average pinball player because most people really are bad at pinball, and it also has some real appeal to little kids.
Needs a little something. I
Because
was
if you
inspired.
can do all the missions and get multi-ball,
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
start the multi-ball. Let's go ahead and start it. It's asking me a question there, and I didn't realize that. So I think I started a quick multi-ball, when I could have instead blocked 3 and done a triple
So what's the
multi-ball,
plan,
which I
kid?
prefer.
You're gonna use the Force.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't think any of them can use the Force.
Got it. Gotcha.
Move along, Lothrat.
I haven't
There's like
counted
4 balls
a
on the
rebel cell.
table right
Move
now.
along, Lothrat.
This.
Move along,
How did I get
Lothrat.
more balls? What happened there? I'm too busy paying attention, just keeping the balls in play. I somehow added 2 more to the table. I've lost 2, and I still have 2 to
Grab a
play
crate
with.
or pull your weight.
And they just added another one. Wow. Does this just keep going? Can you have 5, 6, 7 balls on the field at the same time? I don't know how many you can put on the field before the engine, the actual Pinball FX engine would not be able to handle. Might be quite a lot. I wouldn't be
Time for a
surprised
miracle.
that if you could have 64 on the same table and it's still not bad an eye.
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
Alright, so that was multi-ball. Let me get another thing spray painted, although it didn't show it that time. I think I hit a button to jump out of that cutscene.
Needs a little something.
And I bet if I knew who these characters were, I would be enjoying this a little bit more.
It's a trap.
Move! All of you, now!
So the question is the Imperial helmet. That's one thing we haven't
I was
collected.
inspired.
And that seems weird because
I paint what I see. We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
I love how there's not really any negative thing. You're getting actually overly positive
aboard.
feedback for playing
Again.
badly. Oddly.
That was some fun shooting.
That was
I
a
need to be
skill
ready to
shot.
take off or none of us stands a chance.
So there's 2 characters that are
Bean,
fighting
I see you're
rebels.
painting stuff.
This is a restricted area.
There's one character that spray paints stuff. And then there's a lot of bad guys. No, don't
Move
lose the
along,
shit.
loft rat.
The central target
Finished.
is really good because it is the thing you need to do to lock multi-ball.
Punch it!
Try
This is gonna be fun. Very fun.
My name's Ezra. What's yours?
Sabine. My name's Sabine.
Sounds like the Rebels cartoon has a romance going on there.
Just set the detonator.
That's something the movies can't do as well as you would like because there's just not enough time. I'm gonna lock more. Interesting. So you can just start the multi-ball there and maybe lock more in the middle of the multi-ball.
Hurry!
Time for a miracle.
It's not my fault.
The ball was turned into a thermal detonator. I don't know why, but and it seems like every time it goes up that center ramp, it turns into a fireball, which is probably gives you more score. They do have a real-world equivalent of
I have
that,
encountered
which they
a rebel cell.
Needs
it's
a little
a very
something.
short timer for whatever you hit after hitting the thing that increases your score. It's kind of like a hurry up.
I was inspired. We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some
She
ways
says-
a family.
She says that phrase too often though. There's too many things that trigger that. I bet that's probably one of the best scenes. I don't know how many seasons this cartoon has gone. This may have been brand new
This
when
is a
the
restricted
cartoon
area.
came
To
out.
my fist!
It's a 3-ball multi-ball or lock more. Let's just keep locking more.
I paint what I see.
4-ball multi-ball. If it doesn't force me to start it, then I'm.
Sabine, I see you're painting stuff.
I think after that point.
Finished.
So the graffiti awards.
Time for a miracle.
It's like extra ball. Extra ball is lit. I would love an extra ball. What do I have to hit to light it?
Punch it!
Get an extra ball. Era or the Inquisitor?
Hurry!
Let's do the
Sense the
Inquisitor.
Jedi and his Padawan within my grasp.
So apparently, you don't even have to do them all.
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
Did I just blow the Inquisitor?
Well, every little bit helps.
Step outside of yourself. Make a connection with another being.
So that was a great game. 37 million, and we don't even know how to play the table yet. That is great. It puts my super score up to 388, and my wizard score now is up into the almost 5,000s because it's multiplied by 12 tables that I've played. Let's
You are free
come
to
back here, and then let's look at the table guide and get some more information. Rebel missions, the main modes that can be started by hitting the ramp. Figured that one out. Hero of Lothals, shoot the lit rebel wings. Then, in that mode, ghost smuggling, hit the flashing things. Frankly, most of this is just about hitting the flashing thing in pinball. Whatever's flashing, shoot for that. So be good about shooting things. Shoot the ball, keep the ball up there to hit all the flashing panels. That's quite a lot of flashing panels up there, though. That's like 14? Yeah, there's 10 on the sides and 4 in the middle. That's a lot. It's a trap. Hide out the rebel groups, hit those things. Fire Across the Galaxy, hit those things. Ghost multi-ball, collect the ghost letters in the out lanes. The time blocks 3 different spots, lock the ball in the left hole over there. That's a different multi-ball than what I've been getting. Thruster multi-ball. Up. Let's see, how does this work? Shoot the thruster spin disc to lock the desired amount of balls and start multi-ball. The jackpot is on the spin disc and the value depends on the previously locked amount of balls. And the number of balls on the spin disc is at the same time. So you're trying to lock more balls as you're doing the multi-ball? So you want to get like 5 locked multi-balls, then lock 5 more, which is quite a lot. Shoot the spinner and to fill the force meter and help Ezra shoot the force. There. More balls you manage to capture, the higher the jackpot lanes and the values during the multi-ball. Honestly, 3-ball multi-ball is probably your best bet though. Skill shots is hit the flashing Ezra light there, or launch the ball carefully just in the plunger lane and hit one of those 2 ramps, which I haven't been hitting that ramp in the middle there. On the left, not the ramp that's really too long, and not the ramp that's right next to the thruster multi-ball place, the one in the middle. I don't think I've hit that at all. Slingbacks hit all this posts to get kickbacks. That's a lot of posts I have to hit to get a kickback. Ramp hits and combos. The collectors. Complete Ezra. Where you have to find Imperial helmets for Ezra. All helmet shots will be lit and a random one hides the actual helmet. So we haven't started the collector mode, that's why I haven't done this. Tie ambush. Hit that one target and only that target. Graffiti Lords, hit that. Imperial Sabotage, hit that. And then Cowboy Jedi, hit that. And then there were 5 extra balls throughout the game. So now I kind of understand it.
You are free to use any methods necessary. These rebels are getting stronger.
No, this whole mission thing is nuts.
Move along, Lothrat.
So it seems like once you start a game, you're immediately available to start a mission.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
You have to break down the first barrier there before you can lock the ball there.
Have no fear. Help is on the way.
Well, every little bit helps.
This is how I would write
runs, do you?
a spin-off story.
That was some fine shooting. I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
I was
For
inspired.
Star Wars. I would
Move along,
have them
Lothrat.
far, far away from the main
This is a
Empire's
restricted
forces
area.
and all that.
Tell it to my face.
That way, whatever happens would either be chronologically away from the main movies or just distance away from the main movies. And very popular characters probably could be mentioned in the movies from the cartoons, but I imagine nothing more would ever happen to that, because I don't know how
I see you're painting.
I don't know how kids would respond to
Finish.
these nice CG cartoon animations that get made these days getting turned into a actual actor.
Whatever's in these crates must really be worth it.
So if any of these characters, see, it's giving me a lot of instructions instead of just letting me play the game. So I've got a couple more.
Get those crates aboard ship, now!
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my face! Hurry!
Let's just start the multi-ball every time. Actually,
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
let's see.
Move along, Lothrat.
It may be smaller jackpots, but I'm almost certain to get more of them if... I don't know if I'm actually getting any jackpots. That ball is stuck up there in the thruster.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
Blow it out your exhaust vent.
So that target in the center, when it bounces back, when that drop that target helps, is a little bit of a dangerous target.
Spectre 4 out.
It hasn't bit me too much yet.
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
All troopers, focus your fire on the Jedi.
And see, there's this pilot character that I don't think we've really seen, and there's this alien creature on the front here that I don't think we've really seen either.
This is gonna be fun. Very fun.
My name's Ezra. What's yours?
Sabine. My name's Sabine.
So we're trying to blow up some TIE fighters. What are the flashing indicators? There's a ramp on the left and the center thruster.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
Well, every little bit helps.
I don't know what the eye above the
Spectre 1 to
monster
coast. We're
guy-
leaving.
Oh, it's a face of the Inquisitor. Is there in the back too? So I imagine at least an entire season is centered around them being chased by the Inquisitor.
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
Punch it!
Alright, let's try
Shields
Chopper
down.
here.
Chopper, fix them!
Chopper is the name of the robot. I'm learning. Slowly. This table seems a little wider too, and I think that helps. It certainly helped in The Force Awakens to have a slightly wider well, Force Awakens table is really wide. This one seems like it is maybe just one extra lane and a half wide, because there's 3 lanes on the left and 2 lanes on the right. But
No,
then
this
there's
whole mission thing is
another
nuts.
extra lane far to the left
every little
of
bit helps.
the 3rd lane.
Spectre
I
2,
don't- maybe that's
get
not
the kid
actually a
aboard.
lane. No, that's
That was
just
some
a
fine
decoration.
shooting.
But I think the pinball tables get
along,
easier
Lothrat.
when you go wider and shorter. And this table probably is a little bit shorter too. So even though it has kind of a difficult
I have encountered a rebel
on the
cell.
left, it's everything else is kind of easy shots.
Needs a little something.
I'm not seeing a lot of ramps where I get halfway up the ramp and then it decides to come back down. Oh, there's a sneak
I was
in
inspired.
drop target back there on that one. So maybe I'll try to hit up that ramp again and get that sneak in target.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my fist!
I paint what I see.
There may be more screaming.
Well, every little bit helps.
So the other
Prepare
interesting
to board.
thing here when you're converting a license to consider is, well, this
I need to be
Rebels
ready to
series
take off or none of us stands a chance.
is
Been spoiling the
Is
fish
either-
with Agent Callus.
like, let's say it was a season was only 12 episodes instead of 24 or 26, and they were 30-minute episodes. That would still be a massive 6 hours of footage compared to a movie's maybe 2.5 hours of footage.
Move along,
to convert.
Lothrat.
And because of the episodic nature of TV, it's not going to be one long effort to accomplish a few things, it's going to be a
Hurry!
let's try the Inquisitor again. Apparently you can select the Inquisitor, but they're all in different order.
That thing's not a Wookiee.
Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
So the monster guy is Zeb, I think. That's painted on the front there. The one with the ears.
Hurry!
It's over
So
for you,
we have
Jedi.
to knock down these targets or get around these targets, and
We're not exactly anything. We're a
Thrust
crew,
your
a team,
shot
in
again.
some ways a family.
a lot of shots required going up
Every little
there.
bit helps.
They're not gonna come for me. People don't do that.
That's interesting. It's like, they're not gonna come for me. That's exactly what the Empire
Free to
does.
use any methods necessary. These rebels are getting stronger.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
Yeah, so the cartoon could have entire episodes that
a
are
rebel cell.
totally different
Needs a little
stories.
something.
Punch it!
I still
And-
sense the Jedi and his Padawan within my grasp.
This is the one I meant to start. And so the guns are from the bumpers here are.
Set the detonator.
So I'm trying to set a detonator, and that means right there.
Is that really all
So-
you've got?
I've got to go in the blinking places, turn the ball into a detonator, and then shoot up the center lane. But now the shots are on the left or the right.
Set the detonator.
Almost had it. Almost had it. Missed it again. Got it. So one
Is that
more.
really all you've got?
I gotta get this shot on the left here. So that's not it. Running out of time. There's the detonator.
Pretty gutsy move,
Got it.
You come this far, might as well finish the job.
So 3 thermal detonators. That does the Inquisitor. Why did I not get the achievement?
inspired.
Maybe I did get the achievement and I turned that off. When I turned off those super
I think what I see.
scores thing.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
I have not missed that at all. Even though it's cool and all, I don't want those distractions when playing. because
Sabine,
I
I
prefer
see
to,
you're painting.
I prefer to
Stuff.
actually get
Finished.
more score. Doesn't look like the graffiti bonus does anything though. Doesn't seem like it adds the combo multiplier. So, like, maybe it gives you 100,000 points.
I need to be
or
ready to
something.
take off or none of us stands a chance.
Needs a little something.
Punch it!
It's a trap!
Move, all of you, now!
We already did the Inquisitor. I guess we're just trying to lock them all? It doesn't seem like there's anything above that, though.
Chopper, ready the ship for takeoff!
Now, let's see if we can hit that.
In space! And I'm about to die!
Aim for shield generator and engines.
I need that central shot. No!
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
So I got him into space, but that wasn't enough. I think I was only one shot
How's it going?
potentially away from getting one that
You know,
I
this whole
wanted.
mission thing is nuts.
Grab a crate, pull your weight.
Whatever's in these crates must really be worth it.
Grab a crate, pull your weight. Interesting.
Finished.
I think it probably needs more different graffiti.
Next time they make a move,
they
we'll
were
be
gonna-
waiting for
if
them
that
to
was gonna
snuff
be a
out
big
that
deal.
spark before it catches fire.
Well, every little bit helps.
If all you do is fight for your own life, then your life is worth nothing. That was some fine shooting.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team.
And see,
In
even
some
when I
ways,
got
a
the
family.
skill shot, it still says that intro. It just seems like that phrase gets used no matter what. It may not even be triggered by anything. It may just be.
I was
It starts
inspired.
that
I
way.
think what I see.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
So we got one of those ghost multi-balls locked. And so this is really just a crew of people
This is gonna be fun.
that
Very
are
fun.
trying
My
to
name's Ezra. What's yours?
trying to
Sabine.
struggle, and
My
they get
name's Sabine.
labeled, I guess, as a rebel crew.
This is a restricted
And more realistically,
Tell it to our
you
face.
classify them as pirates or something, not an actual
Sabine,
rebellion.
I see you're painting stuff.
Alright.
Hurry!
Just set the detonate.
It's not my fault. You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
So, throws to multi-ball. Let's go ahead and start this now. Multi-ball.
Finished.
So I'm trying to hit everything. And just keep the ball in play.
So what's the plan, kid? You gonna use the force?
Sure, why not?
So I don't really know what the bonus jackpot was. It was apparently the ramp that goes all the way around.
Spoiling to finish things with Agent Paris.
So now that I know that, next time I have a multi-ball, I'll know what to do. I'm sure that was in the description,
A rebel cell.
but I didn't read the descriptions of that finally. It is a lot of reading, particularly for this table
I
that
need
I
to be
think
ready to
is
take off or none of us
more
stands a
for little
chance.
kids. Like, you just kind of have to learn to intuit, figure out.
Every little bit helps.
Spectre 1 to Ghost. We're leaving.
So, 37 minutes in, and we're doing good. I'm liking this
Free
one.
to use any methods necessary.
I don't know
These
if it's
rebels are getting
because
stronger.
they're Star Wars licenses,
No,
or
this
if
whole
it's
mission
because
thing
they
is
are
nuts.
newer things. But it seems like the two best tables I've seen so far have been Star Wars related. And I'm not really that big of a fan of Star Wars. I haven't even watched the new movie. I barely paid attention when the other movies were on TV. So I kind of haven't even watched
Needs a little something.
all of the old movies all the way through.
Shields down. Chopper, fix them.
So when you're trying to be an expert at something like this, you would eventually start selecting the missions, if you can select the missions, that are most difficult.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
Frankly, I think this one mission in
Go back to
particular
comm control and fix it.
is one of the most difficult tasks I've ever
Wait,
seen.
what are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be fixing the shields?
Like, it's kind of hard to hit that.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
It's really hard to keep this thing in play. You really
Go
gotta know
back
that.
to comm control and fix it.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
It's kind of a subtle.
Wait, what are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be fixing the shields?
I was inspired.
But apparently I
think what
finished
I
that
see.
story, so maybe you don't have to do too much there. Looks like I'm ready to launch another
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
But it also
Every little bit
is
helps.
just a matter of effort
Spectre
because
4 out.
I can confirm that the episode
I need to be ready to take
7
off or none of us stands a chance.
Pinball, and then the the fight of the First Order or might of the First Order, whatever that next pinball was, the first two ones that were next to each other, were in the same DLC. So that
you got me. I give up.
That's right.
that tells you
Working on it.
that they spent a lot of effort on the Force Awakens pinball, and then they really didn't do as good of a job on the other one. So they ended up giving you
This is a restricted area.
a good table and then a pretty bad
Do
table.
or do not. There is no try.
I don't know what I'm supposed to hit here. I guess I've got 2 ramps.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I have 3 targets left I'm supposed to hit, and they seem to be all ramps.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Let's go and start the multi-ball and shoot for ramps now.
Hurry! Move along, Lothrat. Move along, Lothrat.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
So I need to start again. And see, that ramp is just too difficult. It's got a weird curve in it because you're actually, as you shoot
this
up
whole
the
mission thing is
the
nuts.
edge, it runs, the ball will run right against the wall, which causes friction, which means the ball will slow down as it tries to curve around that way,
Spectre 2, get the kid aboard.
making it a rather difficult.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
And here we have the Star Wars theme playing again, but I haven't been hearing it play the whole time, which is kind of nice. Either I've learned to tune out the Star Wars theme at this point, or
That thing's not a Wookiee.
or they've been playing other music.
before?
It's just something about the feel of their helmets on my fist.
Come on. And these things just keep popping up. Almost had that. Center.
It's just something about the feel of their helmets on my fist.
13 seconds more.
Finished.
More time would be good. So the
That
graffiti.
fool Assat's gonna get himself killed.
Oh, I almost hit him.
Time for a miracle.
But so we didn't even finish it. We didn't win, but we still finished it. So each mission finishes when you do it, or at
Needs
least
a little something.
make a certain level of progress there. And
This is a
then,
restricted area.
Tell it to my fist.
and then maybe gives you a bonus if you get all the targets done. This is an excellent way to design a pinball table. It
I need
makes
to
you
be ready
feel
to take off
a
or
lot
none of us
better at
stands
the
a
game
chance.
than you are. Now, maybe pinball experts would hate this table because it's too easy.
Every little bit helps.
But
They're not gonna come for me.
the
People don't do
ratio of expert pinball players versus normal pinball players, particularly that are going to play on video game, is
Free
very
to
low.
use any methods necessary. These rebels are
And the expert pinball players are so
No, this whole
starved
mission
for
thing is
new
nuts.
content anyways that they'll more than likely be glad for something new, even if it is super easy. I It's not like there's a huge list of really, really easy pinball games.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
That also aren't on the list of being really, really boring pinball games. This one might get boring if you just like
It's a trap!
Move, all of you,
are constantly completing every single mission, getting every single thing done, getting ridiculously high scores. But I would still see myself playing this a lot more often than most of the other tables. Like, none of the core tables I'd probably ever go back to. A lot of the other DLC tables I'll never go back to. Just because they're not fun. This is fun. Winning is fun. Even if the game is cheating. I've always been a very big fan of games
Needs a little something.
cheating in your favor. That way it seems like it's giving you a challenge, but in reality it's changing the rules when you're not looking to make it easier. Now, of course,
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
Obvious, like the game has changed
inspired.
something to let you win, or just giving you a victory.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team.
If
in
they
some
do
ways,
it
a
in
family.
sneaky ways,
Well, every little bit helps.
it's
Low
great
hyperspace.
when you don't notice it.
I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
Move
There
along,
we
left,
go.
right.
So I guess the green girl with the ears, which I don't remember what the species
I have
is,
encountered
but
a
real
rebel
Star
cell.
Wars fans
think
would
what I
certainly
see.
recognize it.
Bean, I see your painting
I
stuff.
think she may be the pilot. Maybe not.
This is a restricted area.
Hurry!
Multiball or Lockmore?
So what's the plan?
I think it's better
Use the
just
force.
to do the
Sure,
multiball.
why not?
Move along, left, right.
Grab a crate, pull your weight.
And we start another mission while in the middle of this.
Finished.
So now I got one on the upper playfield and the lower playfield. This is a nightmare. I don't know why that ball is, how I'm managing to keep it up in play. It seems like, oh, the thing is knocking it back up.
Hurry!
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
Move along, left, right.
So I thought I would just ended multiball mode there, but apparently not. Still not, like, which one am I shooting for the jackpot?
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
Still not, it's not a great table to get the score multiplier, because to do that you'd have to hit the ramp on the right up there behind that flipper and get back up into the bumper.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
Finished.
And that's not a shot that's very easy to get. You can
Time for a
probably tell
miracle.
because I haven't gotten it. Extra ball is lit. I will certainly be happy about that. Although I don't know where the target is for the extra ball.
Punch it!
That thing's not a Wookiee.
Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
That time I just picked one.
It's just something
Wow,
about the
they
feel of
all
their
lined
helmets
up.
on my fists.
Oops. Keep the ball moving.
Needs a little something.
So every time I knocked one of those down, they
inspired.
get out of sync. And every time they get out of sync, then they become more of a hassle.
Ah, that fool Assad's gonna get himself killed.
get this? Yeah, that's the only way you can get up there. And it's kind of too easy to fall out of that bumper zone. And it looks like any of these ramps would start a Rebels. Come on.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my fist!
There we go. I got the extra ball, that's nice.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
Hurry! Punch it!
So,
This is gonna be fun. Very fun.
My name's Ezra. What's yours?
Sabine. My name's Sabine.
So we got a lot of things to hit. That was not one of them. Nope.
I paint what I see.
Come on. Wow, it's getting really quiet with that music that's playing right now.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my fist!
Let's go and start multi-ball again.
Not too good at following directions, are you?
Nope.
Move along, love rat.
Keep this multi-ball going. It's not exactly certain where the jackpots are,
Finished.
but whatever. Just keep the balls in play. Well, there was the kickback. We haven't seen that before. It's a electric slingshot thing. Kind of cool idea.
Whatever's in these crates must really be worth it.
Did I get all the crates? Nope, there's still one there. No, actually two. And Ghost Ball locked. There's one there.
Get those crates aboard ship, now!
One
I was
there.
inspired.
Hurry!
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
That's the thing about the Empire, is that it's just like they have no idea how to keep the people in check. This is new. I haven't seen this before. So what am I shooting for?
Finished. Needs a little something. You're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
So I'd really like, but it's probably a little bit beyond my skill.
I have encountered
In an
a
hour's
rebel
worth
cell.
of play. I'd really like to do all of these
You know,
quests,
this whole mission thing is nuts.
but I'd have to do 3 more. And that's gonna be a tall order. Not trying to be pessimistic here. I'm just trying to be realistic.
I paint what I see.
For my level of skill, even getting 3 is quite nice, and we have a score multiplier times 10. And I don't
Bean,
know
I
how
see your
got that.
painting stuff.
Finished. Finished.
Block is lit. Graffiti award. And so the graffiti award is just a crazy thing, and we got like full multiplier.
Time for a miracle.
And extra balls lit. And we got these drop down targets.
Hurry!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. 2 balls locked now.
Time for a miracle.
Hurry!
How many more of these do I need to hit?
Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
Shields down. Chopper, fix them.
So I kind of want to not do the Inquisitor until last.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
Come on.
Chopper, go back to comm control and fix it.
Get back up there and fix the shields.
Started collector mode back there. Come on. Keep going.
Wait, what are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be fixing the shields? Get back up there and fix the shields.
Do I just have to hit this one?
You got the goods and took a bite out of the Empire. That's all that matters. We know you got that last one. Good work.
I was inspired.
So that was nice.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
I paint what I see.
Sabine, I see you're, painting stuff.
Finished.
Graffiti award. 4 spinners.
Hurry!
So what's the plan, kid? You gonna use the Force?
Sure, why not?
So I don't
need to be
know
ready
if
to take
any
off
of
or
them
none of us
use
stands
the
a chance.
Force in this series. Seems like maybe
Needs
the
a little
main character
something.
might have some Force powers, but not a lot. He definitely doesn't have a lightsaber, and he doesn't look like a Jedi or a Sith. See, there I got an achievement. So those
Maybe I can get
achievement
Sabine to
things-
paint it for me.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my face!
The achievements don't stop unlocking. You can't turn that off. Oh well, I guess
We're
if
not
you're
exactly
a good
anything.
player
We're a crew,
at the
a
pinball,
team.
you'll get the
In
achievements
some ways, a family.
rather quickly, and then you'll never see them again. So it's a one-time issue.
Punch it! Okay, you got me. I give up.
Ezra?
Working on it!
So now hit the ramps. And now in the middle.
Do or do not.
Hit the ramps
There is no
again.
try.
So
I was inspired.
hit the middle again. And then hit the ramps again.
Hurry!
Come on.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Let's see. Hit the ramps at the middle.
Gotcha, Buckethead.
Let's see. Ramp over here.
Do or do not. There is no try.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my face!
Let's go and start the multi-ball. So all we got left is the Inquisitor. If we could start that while we're in multi-ball.
Why would I risk my life for a bunch of
that'd be really
strangers?
nice.
I have encountered a rebel cell.
Move along, Lothrat.
Finished.
Hurry!
keys in play.
Grab a crate and pull your weight.
I think I have 2 balls stuck in that same area. Now I've got one in the upper playfield. Nice. So that in the upper playfield you don't really just need to do anything. Just ignore it and let the ball do its own thing. Just keep the lower playfield ball in play.
Hurry! Next time they make a move, we'll be waiting for them to snuff out that spark before it catches fire.
Keep this multiplayer going even if we don't know what's happening.
Finished.
For a second there, I thought it had ended the multi-ball, but it actually hadn't. That's an interesting little bug there, but it fixed itself quite well.
I have encountered a rebel side.
Found one. What part of blast them did you not understand?
No, I lost them
We're not
both.
exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
So, we've been doing so well, we're kind of being punished here.
helps.
This is gonna be the
Welcome aboard.
last
Again.
ball, I believe.
You don't have any Melu runs, do you?
That was some fine shooting. I need to be ready to take off or none of us stands a chance.
I am hoping to start the Inquisitor and finish the Inquisitor here.
Seriously, Kanan, what happened?
Well, every little bit helps.
We're at
Welcome aboard.
77 million.
Again.
Possibly my best high score.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
All troopers, focus your fire on the Jedi.
Oh, they called him a Jedi. Now, part of the reason why I have such a high score is because
Punch it!
I still sense the Jedi and his Padawan within my grasp.
is because I have the score multiplier times 10 for the majority of doing that whole thing.
Got
That's
it.
one.
Is that really all
Now we
you've
need
got?
to get really far to the left and really far to the right. Get the electronic detonator.
Set the detonator.
There we go. Now up the center. Nope. 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 I am hitting everything except for what I'm supposed to hit. Oh, this is not working well. I'm gonna run out of time if I'm not careful. I almost had it. I almost had it.
Kid, I'm about to let everyone in on the secret.
Here we go. So, what's the next thing?
Maybe more screaming.
If I launch what I lock next, what is that?
Well, every little bit helps.
Welcome aboard. Again.
Because I've locked all the missions now. I don't know what in the world I activate. Wants me to hit that area right there. And there's the second achievement.
I am the
That's what I
Inquisitor.
figured.
Welcome.
And he pulls out a lightsaber. And this is the final mission. And so many tables we haven't gotten anywhere close to doing this. But here, we're actually doing it, and we may actually succeed. At this rate, if I'm really lucky. I need to get up these ramps as they're lit up. I'm spelling Star Wars.
I need to be ready to take off, or none of us stands a chance.
The Force is everywhere, and it's strong with you, Ezra.
Well, every little bit helps.
So I didn't win the duel, but I
Welcome aboard.
did the duel.
Again.
Do you really think
Now we're actually going late. I'm doing so well.
They're not exactly anything.
Of course,
We're a
I
crew,
wouldn't
a
just
team.
end my game
In some
here.
ways, a family.
And so it starts again. Not surprising. It's moving things around. Wait, press launch or shoot flippers to skip.
That thing's not a Wookiee.
Haven't you ever seen a rare hairless Wookiee before?
Sabine,
Seemed like
I
it
see
was
you're,
having trouble
painting
there.
stuff.
Finished.
Just something about the feel of their helmets on my fist.
2 more hits for the bonus.
Needs a little something. I was inspired.
Ah, that fool Assad's gonna get himself killed.
Come on.
It's just
One
something
more.
about the feel of their helmets on my fist.
Hurry!
I paint what I see.
You know, this whole mission thing is nuts.
There we go. We didn't get the bonus, but fine, whatever. And see, this is the beauty of pinball here. You could go through the missions a second time. You can go through the missions a third time. You can go through the missions a fourth time. You can just keep on doing it. You can keep on getting free balls. Unless there's something by default set up here. I'm on ball 2 right now. I haven't even played ball 3 yet. So we're gonna go incredibly long here. We may break 100 million at this rate.
Got it.
It's also possible though that I simply just completely mess up and lose both balls very fast. How?
Hurry!
It seems like that area turned into a ramp when it shouldn't be a ramp, but I've activated some new mode.
Move along, Lothrat.
So this must be another multi-ball thing.
This is a restricted area.
Tell it to my face.
Finished.
Keep on playing. Keep on getting score. There's no reason to lose, even if the game's going long. Now,
I need to be ready to
this
take
is
off, or none of us stands a chance.
where your
inspired.
own personal amount of
Punch it!
determination and
Okay,
ability
you got
comes
me.
from.
I give up.
Because if
That's
you were
right.
standing in
Working
front
on
of a
it.
real
Hurry.
pinball table at this point, I've probably been
what I
playing
see.
this one game for
We're not
20
exactly
minutes.
anything. We're a crew,
So
a
I
team.
would be standing
In some ways,
for
a
20
family.
minutes, which is not too much, but then I only got up to this
every
high
little bit
score
helps.
because I've been playing and warming up for
On our
about
way.
an hour.
Spectre 4 out.
Over an hour now, and
That was some fine shooting.
You know, this
Can you
whole mission
stand
thing
in
is
front of a
nuts.
pinball table for an hour? Certainly. Can you do it for 2 hours?
I have
Probably
encountered
not.
a rebel
Can
cell.
you do it for 3 or 4 hours?
I see you're painting.
Almost certainly not. You start getting into this marathon
I still
grind.
sense the Jedi and his Padawan within
And-
my grasp.
That's what's gonna limit your ability to
Got it!
Is that really all you've
get
got?
the infinite maximum high score that a pinball table might actually allow you to get. It's just how much can you get before you start losing focus, your eyes start going blurry, your feet start hurting. All of these are actual factors. It is kind of a game of endurance.
Set the detonator.
Come on. Missed it, darn it. Missed it, darn it. I'm still not great at shooting.
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family.
Yeah, the worst thing I can say about this table, though, is just that it says
every little
that
bit
line.
helps.
Spectre
Over
Wonder
and over
Ghost,
again.
we're leaving.
Did we break 100 million? Let's see. Oh man, 300,000 short. Oh well. That 99 million adds to my other table's high scores and gives me a super score of 451, which then gets multiplied by the 12 tables I played, which then gives me 5,412 for my wizard score, which is a big improvement for just one table. Great thing, we got both achievements. So if you get both achievements, that was a really great table and a great game on that, a pretty good table. Let's see. I'm wondering, because of the tournament issues, it's a new day, let's see if there's any new tournaments. Because your tournament score gets added to your super score, I wonder if they finally said there's too much cheating going on, we're not doing tournaments anymore. Thus the high scores and super scores have been kind of locked down. That would be a shame. And if that's the case, then they need to just release Pinball FX2 with all new scores and the same tables, or just erase the scores from tournaments and start over again. So super score, it's always the same people. Pinball score, always the same people. Challenge, I have no friends. Pinball King, I have no friends. And then, let's see, I only played like 5 games that got on the board because every game I played was massive, particularly the one that beats the score by twice as much. Great table, great table. Anyways, we're running along. Next time we will be playing the next Marvel one, I suppose. Isn't that how it works? It goes Marvel, Star Wars, and then... No. We did Venom last, so we do... And we just did Star Wars. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to pick a team here on the Super League Zen Football Challenge, and we'll play one of those football teams on this and see what this is all about, because it is its own thing. So we'll just start with the first one, and then we'll move our way going through all of these. How many achievements are on this one? I wonder. Yeah, there's only 2 achievements for the whole thing, so alright. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.